Okay, for 48, I really wanted to try and do some stuff that, I was reading up on things that the Matrix editor could do and stuff like that. So for this particular one, what I ended up doing was taking a Matrix editor and patching it into some gate in and gate outs on this particular NN19. And in here, there's a sample of one of my favorite R&B artists, Rashawn Patterson. It's just his voice, so I'll let you hear that part. I do. And then what I did was I put a scream on it, and instead of pulling up a patch, I just messed around with stuff, played around with the settings. I ended up going with feedback, played around with the parameters, the two different parameters. I didn't do any EQ cutting, and messed with the body, went with D, and it ended up coming out sounding like this. And then what ends up happening is I plugged in the matrix editor, and it just basically shoots off these triggers, and I have it all the way up, so I don't know what note that makes it trigger, but it's pretty high. So it's kind of like that one. And you'll hear what I'm talking about when I play it. The drums, program those in here, played them in. You see the different velocities and stuff. And I think this is when I had like a chord pad control, and I was using the pad control to trigger the sound. So here's all the different sounds. You can hear a little bit of echo on there, and that echo is in the mixer. Basically, got it going up to the auxiliaries. Have a reverb, a scream, a delay, and then some envelope filters. And then I just tweak certain channels. So drums, you can see a little bit of distortion. You can see a little bit of the reverb and stuff here and there. So I end up using two different samples, and so here's what the samples sound like. Ooh, my love. Ooh. That's one. Here's the other one. So I have some drums programmed in there, but then a sample to loop to kind of go over it, to add a whole lot of busyness going on in there. And so I'll play it all back tracked out. So this is what I have going. And so that's all that beat was. I didn't really do any mutes, any dropouts, any real change ups. I was just kind of experimenting around with it. I liked how it kind of came out, but at the same time, I didn't like it enough to really do anything to it. So that was 48. The instrumental's available. Of course, this is available if you want to go in and mend this up a little bit more, kind of bend this up a little bit and mash some things and plug some things into different things and see what you get. That'd be great. Bounce it down, email me, let me know what you did, man. I'm in this red. Let's move on to 49.